This is my was gonna be thrown away 460 Rancher. I'm gonna try to bring it back to life and then port it. At least that's the plan. This thing was packed with gunk in every possible crevice. I had to order a new intake and aftermarket carburetor because we couldn't find the OEM, which he later did, and I ended up rebuilding it and using it. This is my dad's 460 Rancher 460 that I got from him in a box of parts, and some of them were missing. I found the stuff on eBay and Amazon and whatnot to get it back together. I put it together already, ran it. It ran okay. Well, not real impressive by no means. But to listen to him, this thing cut like crazy. Of course, it's been in a box for a few years. He might have a skewed memory. I don't know. Just got done porting it, fixing to put it back together. I lowered the intake on these about 8 degrees. Of course, I've been watching the videos of other people doing them. And they have the really small intake. And the thinking, as I understand, is lower it quite a bit to get more intake timing. And the exhaust, I widened. And polished it some. Let's try a flashlight here. And then, of course, those guys. I've seen several of the guys dishing down those lower transfers like that to try to get more volume, velocity. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I just copied that. Here's the muffler mod. Might be a little much. I don't know. Yeah, the plastic was pretty hammered, so I decided to paint it. It probably won't last, but it'll look good. I'm giving it to him for Christmas, so. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the chain cover. This is my second attempt at porting. First was my Poolin 4620, which surprisingly went pretty well. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. This sure is a heck of a lot of fun, though. When I get it back together, I'll have to run it and time it and make a video of it. So. Alright, update on my 460 Rancher that I got from my dad in a box of parts, and had to buy stuff for it off Amazon and whatnot to get it back together and going. I put it together stock. Well, I took it apart, checked everything out to make sure everything was in good shape. It seemed to be in really good shape. Put it together stock with a Chinese carburetor because Dad couldn't find the OEM carburetor, so I bought a Chinese one. And man, the thing was just a dog. So I was thinking, well, I put a 24-inch bar on, maybe that's too much for it. Maybe I screwed up the cylinder doing the port work. So, the last thing I figured, well, I'm going to rebuild that OEM carburetor and put it on there and see what happens. Maybe the Chinese carburetor sucks. So, yeah, totally different saw. Now this thing has, yeah, I was kind of bummed before. I thought this is my second attempt at porting the saw, and I thought it was going to be a complete failure. So lesson learned, Chinese carburetors suck. Don't even mess with them. I'm going to take it up to where I work tomorrow and put it in my test log. Which, before, my Poulin was actually beating this thing, a 60cc saw, so that was my first clue that something wasn't right. I think my Poulin runs pretty good for a little 46cc Poulin, but it shouldn't be beating this thing. So I'll make a video tomorrow of running it through the test log and stick that in the video.
Kind of a hobby.
Yeah.
Gordon Hayes years back on me, come down and cut him. He wanted a big old wood chip. Sometimes I never did get down there and find anything big enough for him.
Yeah.
You got through there quite a bit quicker that time.
Yeah, I think the key is that one. Try to just keep it steady as possible so it doesn't skip and jump.
Good. Say that.
So this was a fun project. It was fun giving it back to my dad for Christmas. Didn't get any great big horsepower gains out of it, but I think it runs alright for my second go around. I got plenty more projects coming up. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.